eating healthy can be just as much about how much we eat rather than what we're eating. This especially applies with treat foods. So today I'm going to make just some little mini coffee cookies, and it really is about the size this time. I'm making them out of some sweet short pastry, which is just a really quick, cheap way to make an instant biscuit. But you can see here, this is a common size of cookie that is eaten these days and sold often for kids' school lunches and that sort of thing. So the biscuits I'm going to make today, one of these would equal more than 12 of the little ones that I'm going to make today. So you can see if you had one of these little cookies on the side of your coffee as a bit of a treat, it's a very minuscule amount to the amount that you would eat for your day, whereas if you were going to have one of these or even several of these, that's when it becomes a real problem, because it's the quantity that's the problem. So as I said, I've just got some sweet short pastry here, and I've just taken a sheet. This was a frozen sheet, and it literally only takes about 5 to 10 minutes to defrost enough to use. Even now, it's been sitting here slightly over 10 minutes, and I can feel that that's getting quite soft. And it's actually easier to use when it's just a little bit frozen still quite firm. So that's quite soft now, but I can still manage that. So I'm just cutting small circles. You could cut even smaller than this. Often when you go to a cafe and order a coffee, you get a tiny little cookie on the side, and that's the sort of thing that I'm really trying to do with these, is just to have just something to add a little bit of sweetness, but you don't have to go over the top. So pastry, of course, is quite high in fat. Pastry is about 40% fat, so it's something that you don't want to have too much of in a healthy diet, but in this case only a very small amount, and it's much easier than making a biscuit from scratch, just to have these little cookies made so quickly. Like in just a couple of minutes, I've just put those on the tray. They only cook for about 4 to 5 minutes, and then they're all ready to go. So I'm just going to pop those in the oven, like I said, for 4 to 5 minutes, and then we'll come back and take them out and I'll serve them up. So the cookies are nearly ready to take out of the oven. I'm just going to make a pot of coffee to serve with them while, oh, there goes the dinger, all ready to go. So just let that coffee brew while I take those cookies out. They look perfect. That really is so easy. Just little cookies just like that, without having to mix anything. So I'm just going to pop them on the tray, and they still feel just a little bit soft when you take them off. Just just cool enough so that I can just touch them with my fingers. But just if you let them cool down on the rack like this rather than on the tray, they go nice and crunchy. Otherwise they do tend to remain a bit soft. So I'll just leave those for a few minutes there. So as you can see, one little sheet of pastry makes quite a few little cookies. It's very good. So I'm just going to plunge the coffee. So you can imagine if you were having friends round and you just wanted to serve it up cafe style with a little cookie on the side, that's a great way to do it. So just put that little biscuit there. That looks so cute, and that's a treat you can enjoy without any guilt. I think it might be coffee time for me.